Anybody else just completely saddened by the state of Cartoon Network right now? I mean, really think about what's going on here. Warner Brothers has been completely dismissive of this network and this brand for basically the entirety of the 2020s. And it's not just Cartoon Network, it's basically kids' content in general that Warner Brothers is completely dismissive. Hell, they even gave up on Sesame Street. Granted, Sesame Street now has a new home on Netflix, but still. Oh, but before you go, kids don't watch cartoons anymore. Yeah, they do. They just watch them online now. Research has shown that HBO Max is the least popular streaming service with kids. And considering how it was at one point the home of Cartoon Network and Sesame Street, that's bad. And I think what's even worse is, the reason for all this going on, and it's entirely Warner Brothers' fault. It's not the fact that kids aren't watching cartoons anymore. It's not the fact that they're not watching Cartoon Network anymore. It's the fact that Warner Brothers is billions of dollars in debt, and they see Cartoon Network as the most obvious option to start cutting costs. What makes you think that back in 2022, when HBO Max removed 30 original programming, the grand majority of them were animated shows for kids, and basically all of the ones that weren't originals were Cartoon Network shows? Not to mention, the Cartoon Network tab on HBO Max is vacant. I'm not kidding. You can almost find more Cartoon Network shows on Disney Plus through your Hulu subscription than on HBO fucking Max. That's just sad, because Disney knows damn well how important its animated programming is, and they know how important that their programming for kids are. I mean, they do own US distribution to Bluey, so that makes complete sense. But yeah, it's still very sad to see the state of Cartoon Network, to the point where they can only really make reboots in order to survive. Because the only real originals that they have going on right now are a show from Hanna-Barbera Studios Europe that you probably haven't heard of, a show that they licensed out from another studio, and Teen Titans Go is still going strong after 12 years. All the other original shows that they've made for the network in the last few years were for some reason rebranded to Adult Swim. Like Unicorn Warriors Eternal and Invincible Fight Girl, and not an original cartoon, but My Adventures of Superman. I've watched all of these shows. They do not feel like adult cartoons. They feel like action shows aimed at preteens, not shows made for adults, and they especially don't feel right with the Adult Swim brand. I keep watching these shows, and I expect the Cartoon Network logo in the corner, and when I watch them on streaming, they feel like Cartoon Network shows. But no, I keep seeing that damn Adult Swim logo. I was like, what's going on? So yeah, it's a lot, and it sucks. But hey, at least the Gumball reboot looks good.